Hi there and welcome to Apple World. Justin Bieber isn't in a great spot at the present time, and Hailey Bieber is this near losing it. Obviously, the model is struggling with managing the way that Diddy abused Justin. The new legitimate circumstance has put him in an exceptionally terrible spot, purportedly particularly with the chance of his story coming out in court despite his desire to the contrary, and obviously things have gotten so terrible that Justin may be back on illegitimate substances. Exactly what's going on in the universe of Hollywood, and how was Justin managing what is going on, and what does Hailey intend to do? I need him to realize he wants to implore at this moment, get on all fours and ask for help and supplication to bring him out of his reasoning, since his reasoning is going to lead him down some unacceptable street. So Justin Bieber is struggling intellectually. What's more, as per one insider, Bieber has been totally tossed by the frightening claims and is hooking to make sense of them, particularly and that he worked together with Diddy under a year prior. The insider likewise said that the pop vocalist has shut himself off. Bieber is so upset by the Diddy news and is reluctant to handle it or talk about it, as he needs to stop such countless individuals who assisted with making him what his identity is were very near Diddy, and it is totally losing him. Obviously, he has profound second thoughts of having worked together with the music head honcho and couldn't have ever have done so had he known the claims that have since become visible. Concurring to the source, he had a long break from Diddy when he accepts the majority of this took spot, and he had reduced most, if not all, connection with him, and it seems like there could have been a reality to these reports since D's capture. Justin didn't make any public appearances. It seemed like he had self-isolated anyway. He ventured out as of late with his better half, Hailey Bieber, to praise their 5th commemoration. Hailey looked astounding in a larger-than-usual beige sweater pants and dark loafers, yet fans were truly concerned when they saw Justin. First off, he had a baseball cap on with his eyes stowed away behind the shades. And what's more, he dragged along his significant other while she drove the way for him alongside certain protectors. A few fans thought Hailey was attempting to safeguard Justin while he took cover behind her. The tales were additionally fanned when I was spotted having a ladies' night with her closest companion, Kendall Jenner. It nearly seemed as though she explicitly organized the young lady's date so she could enjoy some time off from Justin in his progressing inconveniences. And you can't exactly fault her since, as per reports, the artist is not able to drill down into his theatrics. One source said Justin feels like there is nobody that he can converse with that comprehends. And to be straightforward, he doesn't indeed even completely see simply in his pressure at this moment. He has a child and is attempting to be a decent father without having anything to reference what a decent dad is. The insider likewise said Diddy could never have occurred at a most terrible time, as he is attempting to encounter the delight of being a dad with the aggravation of managing all of this. However, here's where things get truly concerning. Fans accept that the mental pressure could have caused Justin to backslide again. Justin battled a long fight with habit, and he has, as of late, gotten serious about these battles. There was a period where I was tasting. I was popping pills. I was doing, rooms everything, and it was only an escape for me during a meeting with Vogue. Justin likewise uncovered I found myself doing things. I was embarrassed about being really wanton, and I think I utilized a Xanax in view of the disgrace. My mother generally trained me to treat ladies with deference, and that was dependably in my mind while I was doing these things, so I would never appreciate it. It turned into a hindrance among me and my activities. It got truly dim. I think there were minutes when my security would come in late around evening time to actually take a look at my heartbeat to check whether I was still breathing. However, he figured out how to transcend his conditions and became clear-headed back in 2014, and he got back for a casual detox. What's noteworthy is that he didn't enter a conventional treatment program, Ira Sober Mentor, or go to AA gatherings. However, he actually figured out how to accomplish collectedness all alone anyway. Diddy's capture may have lost him track, as a matter of fact. Fans have thought that the artist was back on unlawful substances for several months now. One individual kept in touch with me. It's clear he'd begin utilizing drugs, particularly in light of the fact that he's from Stratford. Stratford used to be one of the M capitals of the world. It has a gigantic issue with dependence in addition to his mother, at least for purposes of sub-strategy, in addition to a ton of his family. What's more, as indicated by some, kick the bucket. Hard fans, Bieber has explicit tells when he's taking unlawful substances, and they can obviously detect them these days. Another individual composed. I've been telling individuals as fans to different fans that it's reasonable he's utilizing drugs again, like 2014 to 2017. It's exceptionally obvious, yet when you tell them that they fly off the handle and you're a skeptic anyway, you can't stand the artist for acting this way. Justin is supposedly a casualty of Diddy the Beast. Diddy is a super frightening reason why Justin wound up this way. Supposedly because there's been an entire pack of hypotheses concerning how the music mogul treated the more youthful vocalist in secret, particularly after recordings of the pair's collaborations re-emerged on the web back in 2009 at the point when Justin was just 15 and Diddy was 40. They burned through 48 hours together, and Justin transferred a video blog on the web. So look at this. Yo, Justin, he's in you at any point. 48 hours right. Presently, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his kid. They're having the hours of their lives, like, where we're hanging out and what we're doing. Fans found themselves concerned when they heard Diddy saying that he was unable to discuss the exercises he anticipated Justin we couldn't actually unveil. However, it's certainly a 15-year-old's fantasy. I have been giving care of him. He, however, marked the attendant. Justin wasn't compelled to go to Deed's data flavor camp. Apparently, it seemed like the previous music mole left his imprint in those 48 hours. F's most horrendously awful fears were affirmed when Diddy got together with Justin a year after the fact. The unfortunate youngster appeared to be scared. His nonverbal communication shouted that he was awkward, particularly when Diddy asked him for what good reason he didn't keep in that frame of mind to act different. You haven't been calling me and hanging out the manner in which we used to hang out. Well, you've been calling me and hanging out the manner in which we used to hang out. Well, I mean, you attempt to reach out to me. You realize through the entirety of my, accomplices and so forth, yet you never truly got my number. Very much like that, did he figure out how to make Justin one of his casualties without knowing it, without anybody knowing it for the following 2 or 3 years? However, he had the artist over for his gatherings, and there's some genuinely upsetting film of Justin on these occasions. Also, one video shows Diddy at the game driving Justin to drink up during a wild party. Cheerful birthday, blissful birthday applause, welcome to the family J. And for the rest of the party, Justin doesn't seem to be. He's in his genuine sense. Wow, the recording is all sorts of upsetting and has left fans rankled, yet that is just the tip of the ice shelf. The wickedness of Diddy's activities was likewise affirmed in Kim's claimed tale journal, the book named Kim's Lost Words. An excursion for equity from the opposite side was distributed on Amazon on September 6, 2024, by Chris Todd under the Millwood pseudonym The Journal, which in a flash turned into a hit following Diddy's capture. Anyway, there have been a few serious inquiries regarding its legitimacy. Chris, the one who distributed the book, claims he accompanied him across the diary because of a dear companion of Kim's who gave him the thumb drive. Later, perusing the material, Chris felt like it was his obligation to tell the world Kim's reality anyway. Those near Kim have pummeled the book for being phony and for benefiting off of the model's passing. Kim's children Christian come, twins Delilah also come, Jesse comes, and Quincy Brown makes an announcement. We have seen such countless harmful and misleading reports circling about our folks. Kim Porter further, Sean Coles' relationship as well as about our mother's heartbreaking passing, that we want to stand up claims that our mother composed a book are basically false. She didn't, and anybody professing to have an original copy is distorting themselves. Furthermore, please figure out that any supposed companion talking in the interest of our mother or her family isn't a companion, nor do they have her well-being on a basic level. Kim's ex, Al, Be Certain, delivered an explanation along a similar line, saying it is genuinely dispiriting to believe that those she thought about dear companions, and who were monetarily remunerated by her culprits, might have contrived with the culprit to cloud reality and discolor her name. My name and her incomplete book notes with these absurd and unwarranted accounts. The non-appearance of Miss Porter leaves a void, denying her of the open door to address these mistakes by and by also, to share her own verifiable diaries, itemizing the severe fear and frenzy she persevered through. Actually take a look at all who instant messages of the people who serve in a PR limit, as they have splendidly an upper hand made this imaginary story to serve an individual grudge anyway. Chris is still adhering to his ground during his interview with Rolling Stone. Todd shielded the legit Imacy of the book saying if someone put my feet to the fire and they said critical, is that book genuine? I need to say I don't have the foggiest idea, however it's sufficiently genuine to me. Here and there, you need to just put it out there. Perhaps not 100% of the book is valid, however. Perhaps 80% is to get those individuals to approach. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.